So here what I would have done, I would probably have cleared blue, Grump, and then to my red, and then ganked bot lane actually. Because you still want to play for bot side, and you also kind of want to make sure that Rengar doesn't invade either you for kill or for camps. Level 2 gank here. The problem that I have from personal experience with these level 2 Jarvan ganks are the fact that you need kind of like hard CC setup to kill level 2. Otherwise, you need your laners to be level 2. Yeah, Karma's not the champion to do. If it's a Nautilus, you can, because you have enough chain CC to kill level 1. But I think your laners, generally speaking, need like level 2 or level 3 in order to kill, right? Because imagine if you can like EQ, and then Karma can W, and then Caitlyn can W. Like, that's a lot of CC, then you can probably kill. But if they're level 1, Caitlyn doesn't have Trap, and Karma doesn't have W. So the only CC is your knock up, and that's not enough, especially because enemy can just flash it, right? And even if you follow flash it, if there's no follow up damage or CC, then it's just whatever. So yeah, level 2 ganks, I would really think about like how do we actually kill. And yeah, on bot lane I don't see a situation where you kill, unless if they fist fight level 1 to death, but they don't. If you have Nautilus, I think then you can do red into bot side gank, but in this game, I think blue into Grump, into red, into bot side gank, and then you would also be on bot lane before the Rengar. So if you bot lane then have prio, then you can invade the blue buff and actually fight the Rengar, right? Either 3v1, 3v2, 3v3, and then potentially win early game already.
Yeah.
I think this gank is good. You get his flash. He goes away, so now he can't chase anymore.
I think the flash was wasted.
Yeah.
From me.
Rengar is top. He hasn't done any of your topside camps. But he's now moving into your topside jungle. So now you should expect him to be there. So now you can say, okay, we cross map. Or you can go into him. But Quinn will have to help you out. Here you're kind of in a winning position no matter how your bot lane looks. If enemy bot lane pushes, then you can gank. And if your bot lane pushes, then you can invade his bot side camps. So, and Rengar is most likely still in your top side camps, and then gonna go top skill after. So you can pretty much do whatever you want on bot side.
I think I ganked bot lane.
Yeah.
And then
Kaden is really, yeah, now they fight, so we can definitely join this. Okay, that's fine.
I think I just did his top side and then reset it maybe, and then went to bot lane again.
Depends again on the wave as we talked about earlier. If it bounces, you should go back to bot straight away. Or if it's slow pushing towards you, if it's slow pushing towards enemy, then maybe you should help push. But here, Rengar is most likely top, so he's not gonna gank, right? So in this situation, they can push themselves. Going for this game is a little bit greedy. Because Rengar could be, he could be a bot side, yeah. And you don't have bot prio, you don't have mid prio. So if you get spotted here, you could easily die, especially because you don't have flash, right? So.
Yeah. I also like don't like going for wars. Like if I counter Jarvan.
Yeah.
So yeah, we saw Rengar on the bush tops.
Yeah, but he's slow enough that you can just kill. He can't trade back, so this is fine. Yeah. Yep, very good.
I have 1.3k, and then I just base by Iron Spike, just go bot again because my Retos are spawning. I just completely ignored my top side.
I mean, that is fine because he's already winning and you can cross map, that's fine. Just play vertical. There's not a problem with that. But as I said, this is only because of the fact that it's this type of bot lane. Where you can gank enemy bot lane and your bot lane will most likely play aggressive. If one of the bot lanes would be passive, then I would actually think you should change the entire game plan and play towards top side. We see Rengar top side. I'll have a look at the bot lane wave to see if you should go. Yeah, you can go gank on that wave. So I would just skip this camp and go towards the gank. Because there was like 2 or 3 minions more for enemy.
Yeah, but my bot lane is pushing here, I think.
Yeah, but that's fine, because then you can just do Drake, and then after Drake you can invade his bot side camps. It's just be there as soon as enemy team is in bad position. Of course, if your bot lane pushes the wave back in, then it's a little bit annoying, but you can then just do Drake and be fine, or invade his bot side camps or whatever. Like as I said, this is just a winning play no matter how the wave looks. It's just either you invade or you get Drake, or you gank. There's no like losing play right now.
I think I did Grump here and then.
Grump is a little bit risky because we haven't looked at the wave, because they need to push this wave first and then they can help. Enemy bot lane can help right away. But Rengar is mid, so right now you're fine. You basically just need to look at the different waves. So
because based on the waves, if my laners are pushing it,
yeah,
then they need to react to it. If they are not pushing it, then support could be
it's here. The wave is about to crash. So enemy bot lane, they can still contest you in bot side jungle, but they lose the wave, right? So then all you have to do is just not die, and then they lose wave. So if they contest, you have to just back off, and then they lose wave and you win. If they don't contest, then you get the jungle camp, right? And then you wait. But when the wave is then dead, then the enemy bot lane does not have to instantly be on bot lane, and they can actually contest you without losing anything until the wave is then gonna be crashing into the tower. Then again, they will lose a wave. So you have to always look, how is the wave looking? Is enemy bot lane gonna lose anything? And just because the wave is crashed doesn't mean enemy bot lane will not contest you. They can still say, okay, fuck the wave, we go for the kill instead. But then it's your job to just not die, and then your bot lane is automatically winning because they get farm and enemy doesn't. But you don't do that here, so you need to pay attention to where is the wave exactly before you do this. I was gonna say, when she does this,
I saw her too late. Or maybe I can EQ her, right?
No, you don't have E. But here, now you should think, what does Lux want to do? There's one of 2 things Lux wants to do. She can either say, I'm gonna go mid lane to kill a Radiant Soul, or I'm gonna go back to bot lane. In this situation, I think most likely what ends up happening is she's gonna go back to bot. Even if she goes mid, at some point she then has to go back to bot. So at some point in the next minute or 2 minutes, she will go back to bot. So what you do is you just cut off the angle for her to go to lane. So you will just go here.
So she doesn't get XP and...
It's just so you can kill, because look, Karma's with you, you just walk in there and you stop her.
Okay.
And then I think you can kill, maybe get her flash, whatever. But you focus on going on the blue buff, but I think here, walk in here. And try and fight the Lux, because she wants to go either to mid lane or to bot lane.
I think if I see her here earlier, and I just EQ on her and she's dead.
Yeah. But that's the thing, you focus on blue buff instead of thinking, oh, Lux is out of lane, where will she go? Because she's not gonna reset instantly, that doesn't make sense. And you actually end up dying because of it, which sucks. So here just think about like, oh, enemy will roam. It's same thing for mid lane, right? If you see a mid lane and he runs down to bot, he will either base and then go to lane, or he will go back through river or whatever, and then you can just cut him off if you're stronger. So always think, if enemy moves, then they always have to move back. It's only jungle who doesn't have to move back. That's the only lane that doesn't have to move back. Obviously, people can swap, so then your bot lane goes mid lane for a wave, but that will not happen in this elo. But for the most part, like, if mid moves to bot, he will go back to mid. If bot lane or support roams, they will go back to bot. And if you're stronger than them, then you can just go and zone them away from golden XP, and if they face check you, you just kill them.
Yeah.
And then here I would probably just focus on getting your smite upgrade and then take Rift.
I always do the objectives without having like my smite upgraded.
Yeah.
Like I should like I don't like for example what I should do here. I think I should do Grump like Grump 2 and then I have upgraded smite and then I can do the
Exactly. Exactly. That's what you should do. I mean, here it doesn't matter because Ringar shows on bot side, but it's just,
yeah.
again, think about what type of jungler you're playing against. You're playing against a power farming jungler. He will most likely full clear, and you're playing a ganking jungler. So if we were to press tab, I think Ringar will have 19 stacks or less, and you have 21. So if he was on top side, then he would have the smite advantage. Just like Belvet against Elise, right? Elise is the ganking jungler, Belvet the farming jungler. You have 900, she had 600. Exact same situation.
Yeah.
I think here you just stay around top, use power farm, and then you play Rift. Can maybe, I probably wouldn't gank because you don't have ulti. Here I would just do your wolves and then I'll play Rift. I wouldn't risk going to his topside jungle right now. Because I think 1v1 he's probably stronger than you right now.
I think he is bot side. That's why I did it. Because he started no man. Yeah, I think I did that because we saw him going back, right?
Yeah.
So what he did go base and then bot side. But that was just gambling from me.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
think
could
it's just much more safe for you to just take Rift Herald and then, well, take Wolves, take Rift Herald, base, play towards bot and play Drake.
Yeah.
This guy is definitely dead though. Ringar cannot jump in here either. Yeah, he did go bot, but yeah, it's like a flip that I don't think you have to take because you have many other options to get gold. And here, same thing, I wouldn't chase Ringar. You can take his Crux, I guess. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I mean, Ringar is just trolling there, but
Yeah.
now you can take his Raptors actually. You don't have to take Rift instantly now that he's dead.
I did Rift because I wanted to have the reset for Drake.
Yeah, that's
Otherwise
fine.
I would otherwise I would do the Raptors, I think.
Yeah. One of the problems our bot lane is like not as strong anymore. You also need one more smite stack for full upgrade. So maybe
Yeah,
do one
maybe.
camp in between.
I think I did the
Oh, but your Kaden is going top, so Quinn is
Raptors.
going bot. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. What I don't understand here is why is Caitlyn going topside? For what reason? I mean, I think he's clearly like not
I
watching map.
think it's maybe Quinn wanting to do something more in terms of push, but yeah, it doesn't make sense. Normally, your bot lane will go top against a melee champion, but you cannot go ranged against double ranged. So here I just give this Drake because your Karma's really low HP. That's technically 4v3. We get one kill for Drake. Here I would just trade like maybe mid tower or something with Herald and then like not go for the kill but instead go mid tower or whatever. Or maybe go all the way to top side and say okay, we try and take tier 2 top with Caitlyn and Rift Herald. Because yeah, when Karma's this low HP you just can't fight it. Like if Karma's full HP it's 4v4 and you can fight. But because she's really low HP she can't really fight here.
Yeah.
Ring also end up getting low HP and you end up killing him, but
Also, after getting tower, I think I could just AQ over the wall and take the Raptors instead of going to red.
yeah, you could. You have many options, yeah, but I just think we give that Drake instead of try and fight it. Because it's only their first Drake. Yeah, and then take mid tower instead, and then maybe go into top side after if needed,
Yeah.
or just
I think
base.
Yeah, I think AQ over to wall to take Raptors, golems, and then my bot, like topside jungle, and then maybe reset and go to take my outside jungle.
So this would be a good time to press tab and kind of reevaluate who is the best for you to play for. Because yeah, on paper we want to play for bot, but our bot lane has fallen behind and we haven't played for them that much. So maybe now, if someone else is stronger, you should play for them and cover for them now that the map is more open. Um, so yeah, I think when your AD carry is this far behind, I don't think it's worth playing for him anymore. And I would instead just play for top and mid and fight with them because they are stronger and have better damage to follow up on your engages.
Yeah, I think
Um,
on like at this point, I just did mid. I played around top, like Quinn and Soul. I think.
yeah, I think you should do that as well because Caitlyn is not strong enough to be played around anymore. So here, for example, they showed 2 top. I would just instantly look to force on mid. And if you can't force on mid, then I would go defend top. This 2v2 you should win. That works. Baron is up, but we can't really play for it. Maybe we can catch the Lux. Never mind. Maybe the Mordekaiser. Here you went too deep.
Yeah.
Because again, you have to think about numbers, right? This is why I said when you see 2 people top here killing the Caitlyn, now you can force on mid. Because it can be 4v2 or 3v2. So no matter what, if you just go mid and press R, you will win on mid. If you go top, it will be 2v2. Because it's Quinn, you win, right? But if it's you and Caitlyn, for example, you don't win that 2v2.
Yeah.
And the problem is, by the time you engage here, now you are no longer in advantage because Iranian Soul is dead and Ashe, Lux, Rengar, Mordekaiser is here. So this is just 3v4.
Yeah, I think I even died here.
Yeah, and if they might go Baron off it as well.
Yeah.
Because jungle that.
I could avoid this one.
Yeah, and
Or
Iranian
just
Soul
not
also
going for it.
dies, and then I think you just lose Baron. No, you don't lose Baron. I mean, you're lucky that you don't lose Baron, because if they get Baron, that could have been like game-losing play, but you get another chance. This most likely will be a trade. Maybe Karma can survive it actually. Quinn left you guys, but get the kill. Karma ends up dying sadly. This Drake you have to wait for Quinn to arrive, because yeah, Caitlyn is not strong. Now Quinn is not here yet. She's on her way. Now she's here, so now you probably win the fight. Yeah, again, just play it slower. Like again,
Yeah.
pay attention who are your strongest members. It's Quinn and Sol. The Sol is here, that's good, but Quinn is not here. And as you can see, she could have went here earlier, but she decided to turn on to look for Trinimir, but it's again like wait. Now go in, because now Quinn is here. If you did that, you would be alive and you would win the fight, and then you could take Drake, right? But the reason why you cannot take Drake is because you're dead. So it's just like double checking. Like even if Quinn is like on her way, actually check if she is, because she randomly decided to go on Tryndamere, which could be good if she could kill, but she didn't. So and then just let your Aurelion soul die. Like if he dies, he dies. You just don't have to die with him.
Yeah, and this was like, I was like, where's my team?
Let's see here. Caitlyn is in base. Tryndamere is not there. I mean, it doesn't look bad to look for a play here. Yeah. I mean, only thing you can do differently, I think, is I would not use my ult unless if I have to, and then I would just kite, and I would try and stay, like, end up here. Because Rengar can jump from bushes here, here, and here, so we don't want to go there. Kinda just want to stay here where your team last was. And then don't use your ulti unless you absolutely have to. But the problem is that you use your ulti, you don't really end up killing him. And you don't have EQ by the time you get out. So imagine if you could EQ to your team here. Then Rengar would be forced to jump into the rest of your team, and then maybe they could trade. So yeah, I think don't use your ulti unless you absolutely have to, and have your EQ ready by the time Mordekai's ulti stops. Then I think you actually survive there. End up trading back. Gwen gets a good flank, so you should win this fight now. Yeah. Yeah, I think you could have survived it, or at least trade it so that Rengar jumps on you, but then Rengar also dies. If you just played mechanically differently. But we get the Drake, that's nice. Now play towards Baron. Yeah, we can rush it. Rengar's coming out of base, so we have 15 seconds. 25-30 he'll be here. There's Tryndamere. Here we don't want to fight. We just want to push with this Baron. Oh, that guy should die for this. Yep, I should also die for this now. Tryndamere will just E out. And now we just look to push. Oh, that guy should be dead.
That, like, he always fucking ults me, man, like, for no fucking reason.
I mean, it's just to survive longer, because he's in a 1v1 against you instead of 1v3. The guy, nice. Your Quinn is somehow dead, which is not that good. Just EQ out.
Don't ask me. I was like, I can kill him.
Yeah, you have to wait the shield if you want to go for the kill. Because you use it right into his shield. So you just need to keep running. Like here, keep running, keep running, keep running. Wait for his passive up here to run out. Whenever the shield is stunned, then maybe you can, but again, with Baron you don't want to fight, you just want to push. So you shouldn't risk dying for it. Because now you only have one Baron buff left. We get some kills back. We only have Karma Baron buff, but we finally push with it, so that's pretty good. Then now just farm. Maybe look for picks together with Quinn and wait for the Drake to spawn. Nothing crazy should happen here. Yep.
I think on this one, there was nothing to do, so I just passed bot lane, doing my jungle camp, reaching close to level 16.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's fine as long as you just play for Drake. I don't think you can get a tower or anything before. Only thing you can do is like you can push the waves on mid and bot lane so you get some deeper vision on the lane. And then do Drake, but that's about it. Like bot lane, but Quinn does that now, so normally that's not jungler's job to do.
Yeah, I pinged the Caitlyn to do it, but
Ashe is dead, Lux might also be dead, so that should be free Drake. Ringard trades 1 for 1 here. Not even 0 for 1. Here, just don't even focus on Drake. You can actually end on mid here.
no.
Here, just kill Mordekaiser and then end mid. Like you don't have to take Drake or anything.
I think I just did it for the. Not even the fucking soul. I don't know why I did it. Just because it takes historics.
I'm not sure if you can end now. That's the problem. Maybe you can, but it'll be a lot closer now than if you just ran it instantly. You can look for EQR here. Yeah, that's fine. You get a flash. Yeah, and you don't end. So as soon as you see like, oh, 3 people dead, Mordekaiser ulti, then just kill Mordekaiser and spam ping like, let's go end. Because you can just shot call and say like right here, go help with Mordekaiser, and then just push and then say, okay, we go end. Because the difference here is after Mordekaiser dies, yeah, we just spent so long, so we don't end up ending. So hopefully you didn't end up losing this game. That would suck.
No, I think I won it.